Well, before I kissed your sister last night, I threw my sword in the ocean.
All right. We're going to pause on that for just a moment.
Hey there, good looking. Welcome to Forge the Lore. We tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, did you enjoy the game of Kids on Bikes with GM Josh last month? Well, good news! We'll be playing the next installment this Sunday, June 2nd at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK. Find out what fate has in store for our group of high schoolers that just wanted to see Lord of the Rings in theaters.
Y'all are gonna fucking die.
Absolutely. Be sure to bring your popcorn.
I'm fine with that.
Be sure to bring your popcorn and oversized soda. Meanwhile, I just want to play some D&D. Roll it. Do you guys remember when you had dinner with the Colburns? Again. Gunne got another breadcrumb about his past. Marcus regaled Osmond with his exploits. Nifrim used a salad as a pillow.
Yeah.
And Cedric threw his sword into the ocean. Your group has been tasked with an important mission by the Aesir. Shut down Mini, the AI being designed to rebuild the ancient Emir civilization after a virus wiped them out. Unfortunately, the digital backups of the Emir were destroyed, so Mini decided to populate the planet with a new civilization. Yours. However, the disappearance of the god Hodor centuries ago apparently means that the terraforming systems on the ring that rotates around the planet have failed, and resources will become scarce. So Mini, with the help of Loki, decided to start a war between nations to sort of dwindle the population and a forced survival of the genetically fittest. In uncovering this plan, you also discovered that the gods themselves are actually Emir-built AI beings, each with specific functions. You learn that each has a secret failsafe protocol to shut them down, requiring activation of 2 terminals spread throughout the world. You've activated 1 terminal to begin the process for Mini, and know of another terminal under the mountains around Hulðaheim, the capital city of Alfheim. But first, you teleported to the Colburn estate, where Nif grew up, to recoup and develop a plan. While there, Cedric decided that he didn't like that the gods were controlling you, and threw his prized sword, Hofa, gifted to him by Heimdallr, into the ocean. And that is where our story continues. So, nighttime has befallen the Colburn estate. Yes, Cedric.
You forgot the most important part of that entire story.
That you
and
kissed
that was the
Hertha?
the romantic movie kiss with Hertha.
Of course.
Romantic
of course.
movie kiss.
How could I forget?
And Moogles? Did we
And
forget
Moogles.
Moogles in there?
Oh, we forgot
God.
Moogles. Yes, he had
How dare you?
cow therapy. That's true. So, is there anything else? You guys are shown to your rooms after your various exploits, of which we don't need to get into details. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before bedtime?
Yas.
Different.
Nifrim, after everybody kind of went their separate ways, she went to the library. And she kind of walks around the room a little bit because it's where she spent a good deal of her time when she lived here. A lot of studying, a lot of finding books to try to learn as much about the Emir as she could. And she takes a seat on the couch that's in front of a hearth, and she is holding in her hand a book, and it's a red leather-bound book, kind of smaller, and it is titled The Adventures of Ingrid and the Emir. And in her other hand, she is holding a wooden figure of Hela. one that she received from Odin in the forest before they went to Ruthvanger. She just kind of sits there and she's thinking, and she's just very stoic and sober. And she reaches into her bag of holding and she takes out a stone. It's a black stone. It's a sending stone. She kind of takes a breath and whispers into it. I hope you're well. We're nearing success. Things are more complicated than we thought. Just thought you should know. You were probably right. As she sends a message to Gendry.
All right. Speak into the stone as it heats up. There's a bit of a pause. Then you hear a voice from the stone. A familiar voice. Oh, Nifrim. Hello. Of course I was right. I don't know about what. But of course I was. Thanks? That's it.
She's gonna put the stone, excuse me, back into her bag of holding, and then just sit there and holds the statue of Hela and just stays there all night long. She doesn't even go to her room.
You eventually drift to sleep, thinking about all that has happened, all that you've learned, all that you've been through. Bit of a fitful night, but you wake up not remembering your dreams. Anything anyone else wants to do before the morning? That's not explicit.
I'm not doing anything explicit.
I don't think he was
you
referencing
went off to your room. No.
Mm-hmm. I did.
No, I took a bath.
It is behind closed doors, and that's where it stays.
Yep.
Other than
This is
the
probably
jug
the
of oil
gods.
that we need.
Sorry,
This is
Gunne.
probably Gunny's first bath in like a large house, like bathhouse, like a almost pool style.
For sure.
I just kicked around a little and then eventually made my way to the guest house.
Well, you know what? A bath does sound nice. I will also take a bath before going to bed.
Busy.
You
just
walk into the bathhouse pretty much as Gunny's kind of getting out and toweling himself off.
Good. Wow, I've never seen you naked.
That's fine. You won't yet.
Very... You're very clean. I hope to get clean too. I smell like...
Yeah, it's a nice bath.
Dookie.
It's got salt in it.
Oh. It's a weird conversation. And then I'm going to take my clothes off and just bath time.
And with that, I take
Still,
my
I don't know. I mumble as I don't know about that guy yet. I'm still getting to know.
So, after a couple of you clean off, you all have a lovely night's rest and get a long rest.
Ooh, gotta hit that button.
Yee, about
As
freaking
morning
time, dude.
comes,
Holy shit.
and it comes hard.
Whoa.
In the
It's not
morning,
the older thing that is.
And I mean hard.
Oh my god.
in the morning, Marcus, you, as you're kind of collecting your things, you notice as you pick up the alms box, there's a bit of a jingle jangle, and you open it up to find 1,221 gold. Thanks to
Oh.
everyone
baby.
out there in Chatland. That's right,
Like
folks.
300 something a piece.
Every bit donated.
305.
Every bit donated is 1 bit equals 1 gold for our party. So make them rich.
Hashtag elephant fund.
Yep.
How much was that in?
Hashtag elephant. 305 a piece.
305 apiece.
Hashtag elephant
This
fund.
is the most gold Gunny's ever had in his life.
Welcome to the team.
You guys wake up in the guest house, except for Nifrim, who wakes up in the library. Nifrim, you are awoken by, as you kind of come to, your eyes are still closed, and you're kind of doing a stretch, and you kind of, you get that sense that someone is, like, very close to you. And you open your eyes, and there is a face right in front of you, like this close. The cute little face of Un. And she's just
I go.
smiling.
Give her a kiss on the nose.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Why did you sleep in here? That's alright. Why
Oh.
did you sleep in here?
Oh, I was just reminiscing on old times. This was my favorite area of the house.
I like it too. It's quiet in
um,
here.
This is my favorite book. I don't know if you've read this one or not. Found it tucked away on a shelf in the corner where I last left it. And I'm
I
gonna
don't
hand
think I
her
have.
the book.
Oh, thank you.
It's just a silly story written about a girl named Ingrid and how she discovered the Emir, and they went on all sorts of adventures.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I can't wait to read it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I didn't know it was in here.
Oh, yes, it's quite old, and it was still, like I said, in the last place I left it, so I'm sure no one else knew about it. That's all right.
Cut to the guest house. What you guys doing anything as you get around? You do find once again a lovely buffet of food in the common area. All sorts of breakfast foods, eggs, bacon, ham.
What time
Ooh,
of day is it?
Like
early
the ring
morning?
just passed.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
sample what I can.
Consider smells the bacon, gets up, scarfs food, and goes right back to sleep.
All right.
That feels correct.
Yeah, sounds about right. Anyone else doing anything?
Just
No,
taking
all
my
right.
time eating.
Yep, just chilling,
So,
enjoying
like,
the feast.
after the whole Osmond thing, it just went to the guest house, so I didn't stay in his room.
Roll me a charisma.
Fucking
Kick you.
wow. That's my
kicked you
brother, you douchebag.
I'm saying, like, wouldn't it be rude to just be like, all right, bye? They go to the guest house.
Maybe he likes his privacy.
Says the one who was shipping them last episode.
Ouch.
Or maybe you wanted to
Wait,
hit
what?
it and
No,
quit
no,
it.
no.
It's all
I'm
good.
saying it's rude that he left his room and went to the guest house. Dick.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's rude. I wouldn't have done that.
maybe
What's
I'll
your
go
charisma?
get
Marcus
You're not
wouldn't
a
have either.
cuddler. You're not a cuddler. It's okay.
So I rolled an 11 plus 5, so 16.
Yeah,
armor's
yeah,
loud
you
and
convinced him.
rolling around in bed.
He was like, I rather like my. It's okay. I
Oh,
suppose.
well, if he wants his privacy, then
No,
I'll-
it's fine. It's fine. And then yeah, you do manage to stay.
and
now
then
he's
some
got to hold
morning
in that
stuff too.
fart for like another 8 hours, dude.
That's
There
not
is
really
a
how that works,
washroom.
but whatever.
There's a washroom in his room.
Teens. So yeah, you guys enjoy your breakfast and your snooze and your other things. Nifrim, you hang out with Un a bit. Kind of
Yes.
talk to her a bit about some of your journeys, more of the kind of light-hearted bits, like, you know, I met the king and stuff like that, and might meet the other king.
And then I walked in and my family was dead.
Hey, that is my thing. Fuck off.
So, yeah. So, essentially, the day is yours. What are you guys doing?
Nifrim, after hanging out with Un for a little bit, is gonna go to the guest house to kind of gather everybody.
You find a Gunne, kind of finishing his breakfast, kind of lounging on the furniture, and Cedric's door's closed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning after that eventful day yesterday?
Oh, after that bath and a nice long sleep, I'm doing A-okay.
Good. Oh, did you ever learn anything from the pad? I know you said you were going to talk to Erling about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of the data that was corrupted. We ended up pulling off a little bit that had to do with more family mystery, and really didn't give us much, but I just, I don't know. I just don't know if I'm ever going to get to the bottom of that one.
I'm certain we can find something. We've found a lot of things on our journey that we weren't expecting to find, so I'm certain we'll help you out. I'm sure. It's important to know where you come from.
Well, part of the fear is whether or not I want to know, what if you find out and it's something bad? The thing is, like, if I would have known, I would have left. Is more or less the transcript that came over from the data pad.
What?
And Vari found out more, and if I knew, I would leave.
Well.
So I don't, that's a little ominous. I don't know, I don't know.
I am so sorry. I just looked over and Josh is eating a loaf of bread, and I am so sorry.
Yeah, Cedric came out, got his breakfast, and took it back. He's,
Of course. He's a hungry,
he's
growing
tired.
boy. Man, he would chastise me for that.
You hear from the bedroom, man!
Named Cedric
yes.
slightly awake.
That's
He's snoozing on his dough.
an odd thing for him to have said. I'm very, very curious about what that could possibly mean.
But it appears the data pad's fried. So,
That's unfortunate.
yeah.
We'll figure it out, Gunny. If and Vari were able to do it, certainly we can too.
Yeah. We'll get there. I just, I'd like to know. But it seems like we've got more important,
Well,
matters.
if you ever change your mind and you don't want to know, that's all right too.
Yeah. I mean, whether small family, bad family, big family, a sad family, I know who I am now, and I'm with you
Dead
guys,
family.
so
Sorry. I'm sorry. I hate
don't know how I
surprises.
didn't fit that in there. Oh, that was just a missed opportunity.
Well,
I know who I am now, and I'm with you guys, so I couldn't be in a better place.
I'm so glad. I'm glad that you decided to join us. You're an incredibly intelligent individual, and we're lucky to have you.
Well, thanks. I think you guys did me the bigger favor of helping me get out of there, so...
Well, he
We'll call
was
that
kind
even.
of a bitch.
He was.
He was totally a fucking bottom.
Wow. Anyway.
Sorry. Where's Marcus? Usually he's up by now. Have you seen him this morning?
I haven't seen him since dinner last night.
Something kind of clicks in her head and she goes, Oh. Oh. All right. All right. I have an idea where he might be. Maybe we should all gather together and figure out where we're heading next.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like we know where to go next. I don't think there's any other
Hulðaheim?
pressing matters at the time.
That's
I
true.
thought you were going to say Osmond's room.
Nifrim's gonna walk up to Cedric's door.
Not sure we wanna bust into that situation.
Probably not. Cedric!
Can we just sleep in just a little bit?
Wakey,
just got-
wakey.
Bust open the door. What do you want?
Cedric, we need to get a
Yes?
move on. We must start our day. Don't be a lazybones, let's go.
Okay, I need to go to the armory.
Oh, the armory? Why? What for?
Well, before I kissed your sister last night, I threw my sword in the ocean.
All right. We're going to pause on that for just a moment. I'm sorry. Did you say you kissed my sister?
Yes, and if you're curious which one, it was Hertha.
Oh, no, I got it. I
Okay.
got that right away.
She's a very good kisser.
Oh, things I didn't need to know today. Thank you. That's beautiful.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
This is what you get for waking me up so early.
Yep. I get all the dirty details. That's wonderful. And she pats him on the shoulder.
All we
Anyway,
did was kiss. There's no dirty
Sorry.
details. It's okay.
did you say you threw Hofid into the ocean?
I did.
What the fuck, Cedric?
Oh my god, I'm covered in crumbs. I just don't believe in the gods anymore. And, I think, they're using us. And so I'm not going to be their tool.
Hofid is a wonderful sword, and it's been with you this whole time, and you just chucked it in the fucking Jormungandr. What's wrong
I don't
with
need it
you?
to be. I don't need it to be great.
No, you don't need it to be great, but it sure helps when you're slicing people down. Now what are
Well,
you
I
going
can
to
do
do?
that with my bare fists and maybe some swords. Other swords.
To the armory.
Sword for swords. Okay.
She's gonna turn around and walk out.
I kind of want these gloves, and the swords are on like the back of the arm, and then I squeeze my fist, and they go whoosh, and so I have like spikes on my fists.
You want
Fist
squeezy,
spikes.
spiky fists?
Yes.
I don't know that I've ever heard of something like that.
Like solo spiky fists or multiple
Well, you're
spiky
very
fists?
smart, Nifrim, and I've seen you make some wonderful things, so maybe you could make something for me.
I'm gonna look at Gunne. Have you ever done anything like that before?
Not with swords, but the mechanisms of the spring out and everything I could function that.
Ooh, that's a wonderful idea. Now that you mention it, a spring-loaded. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, like I just if he wants them to fold back or spring out, he could punch somebody and then he could just launch
It
out
would-
the spike,
There you go. There you go.
or he could just use it as a fist sword. I don't know.
Fist sword. This is
Fist sword.
What world are we living in?
No, I
All right,
believe we're
let's-
living in Thorin.
Let's go make you Hugh Jackman. Come on, come on.
Okay, let's go. No, but I mean not three spikes, just one big spike.
Oh, just
One
one
big-
big.
What's a
Big
sword
sword.
arm? Come on, get with it.
Yeah, sword arm.
My bad.
Yeah,
Like,
duh.
So more
not
like
Hugh
Ronan.
Jackman, but that really shitty Deadpool.
I'm sorry. You mispronounced his name. It's Huge Ackman.
Wow.
Huge Ackman.
He's a famous playwright in Thorin. But unfortunately, he
I
lived in
remember when I was
Jotunfjordur.
dating Bodil back in the day, I saw some Huge Jackman, whatever you call him. He was...
So
He was a very
you
good actor.
all- Well, three of you head to the armory.
Yep.
Let me.
Where's Marcus?
They're not. Oh.
Marcus is an
you
early
realize
riser.
that.
Where the fuck are you? He did
Who
say he wanted to go
knows?
to the armory.
Did
Yeah, he
Marcus?
wanted to
Did
repair
Marcus?
some armor.
Did he hook up with Torben?
No, Osmond.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, that's a lot of guesswork, but based on their conversations last night, I'm going to.
Good for him.
Say
Good for him.
probably.
Maybe they can start a family, and hopefully their family won't die.
Oh my god.
But if that family dies, that's Nephrim's family dying. So.
Oh, that sucks. We don't like surprises.
Now I'm upset.
Well, now you're distracted from me kissing your sister.
Oh my god! I thought you
So,
didn't
Cedric,
like
you
her.
I never said that. I believe it was Marcus making all of those rumors.
I'm pretty sure before we left the estate the last time, you said in front of my mother.
I said that she
We should
was
spread
a
rumors that
wonderful,
Hertha's a bitch.
beautiful lady.
All right. What were you going to say,
Talk
Gunne? I'm
yourself
sorry.
into it. No, I was wondering with Cedric. I mean, I don't know if we could give you like what kind of are you looking at gloves? Are you looking at like gauntlets? Because
Well, they don't need to be armor.
armor,
They can just,
so-
I don't need any protection.
all
I have my
so
rage
just a
to do
couple-
that.
He's got his
so we need
nipples
a
to
leather
do that.
strap. Maybe you can go get a leather thong from Hertha. That'll work.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that'd be hot.
god. Oh my god.
Moving on.
Would the swords come out of my
So-
butt then?
So Marcus, swing. What do you do once you finish your morning routine? What you doing?
Well, obviously, I give him a kiss goodbye, and then I go
What a
find the
gentleman.
others. I know.
A mouth kiss? Or like a forehead kiss? Or like a
So-
cheek kiss?
Whichever.
As you
Whatever he
guys
likes.
kind of enter the main estate into the atrium, that's pretty much when Marcus is walking down the stairs into the same atrium.
Oh, hello there. Did you have a
Hello.
good night?
Yes.
Nice. Good for you.
Your armor's
Good
a
for
little
you.
extra shiny.
Oh god.
Oh, he got his buff on.
Oh god.
I used the leftover oil to shine.
We don't need to talk about anything else. What
No
are you
wasted
doing
oil.
this morning? You're heading this way, I assume, to the armory. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to think about my brother. And that's what Cedric threw Hofed into the ocean.
I did.
Huh.
So,
I'm sorry. Is that really your reaction? Huh?
Well,
I mean,
metaphor.
it's an
Marcus.
overreaction, but,
Just throw your hammer into the ocean.
I absolutely will not do that.
Never.
well, just come back.
Yeah, that too.
That'll kill a lot of fish too.
The hammer is bound to me.
I mean, you wanted to
Gross.
fish, that'd be a good way to do it.
He throws the hammer in there and it just like. Oh
Yep,
no!
yep.
Fishy, why are you sleeping? Anyway,
So,
I'm sorry. To the
you guys
armory.
head into the armory, which is just off of the atrium, where you find several guards in there, kind of working in, sharpening, organizing, tending to weapons. I don't know, whatever the fuck you do in an armory. What am I, an armorist? And
Resharpening the blades, working on the, the
Sam's an armorist.
pieces.
I don't think
and
that's the
you
word, armor.
you do see working
Armorer or weaponsmith?
kind of directing people.
General
You
blacksmith.
see an orc with two swords on his back. Nox
Nox.
looks up. Nifrim, I heard you got in last night. I'm sorry I was out with patrol. There was some
That's all right.
business that
You're
needed
just-
taking care of, but it's no worry.
You're just doing your job. Anything to worry about?
Not at all, not at all. Turned out to be a false alarm. And he kind of walks over and gives you a tight hug.
Oh, she hugs him back.
Cedric also comes in for a hug.
Cedric, it's good to see you too. Oh, who's your friend here?
Oh, I'm Gunne. What was your name again?
Pleasure to meet you, Gunne. My name is Knox, head of security. And he gives you
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was it again?
Knox.
Who's there?
I see what you did there.
I got that one.
I
That
like
was
that.
good.
I like it. Pleasure to meet you. Any friend of
Pleasure to
Nifrim
meet
is a
you.
friend of mine. Well, most of them anyway.
Hello, Nox. Hope you're
Greetings,
doing
Marcus.
well after
Good
the
to
battle.
see you. Kind of gives you one of those, like, arm handshakes. Do you folks need anything? Why'd you come back?
Well,
Can I help you?
Marcus needed some assistance, and we're looking for some weapons for Cedric.
Oh! What happened to your very large sword?
I threw it in the ocean.
Okay.
So we might need a swimmer.
Seems to be a choice.
It was a choice, and it was a good one. I don't
out
need the
here?
dogs to be awesome. Yes,
Interesting.
that's an ocean, right?
Yes, it's an ocean.
Okay.
Senor Naganda.
a lake.
So you need a new weapon then. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything as big as what you had. I'm
I'm
sorry.
looking for a couple short swords attached to some wrist stuff.
Short swords we have. Wrist stuff, I'm sure we can figure something out. Here, come over here, and he'll take you over to the section table covered in all sorts of like different short swords of different styles. You see some are very elegantly kind of inscribed etchings and stuff. It's like, here, take your pick.
All right. So Cedric starts picking them up one at a time, swinging them around, getting a feel for them. Kind of like Aragorn. This is a good blade.
These are like toothpicks compared.
Unfortunately, none of them are magical, but I'm sure you can have them enchanted if you want.
Okay.
But yes, take your pick. The least we can do. Yeah, Marcus?
So
Can I go and try and retrieve the sword?
I mean, if you want, he threw it really fucking far. Like, we're talking probably a quarter mile out into the ocean, which is who knows how deep.
Team Rocket blasting off again.
I believe he rolled a
have any
24 or
kind of-
26, so it's out there.
I bet if you did a good, or did detect magic and did a good sweep.
And I
Just
can
see
hold
a
my breath for
barbarian
quite a
face.
I
while.
mean, do they have any kind of scuba gear?
You have a hat
if
of
you
water
wear your
breathing.
armor,
Oh,
if you
right,
wear
I
your
do.
armor,
I forgot about that.
you know, you
I
just
can
sink
just
to the
go
bottom.
walk to the bottom.
You were so excited to get it, and you're like, do they have any scuba gear?
Now, mind you,
10
you have
episodes later.
no idea where he threw it from, where he threw it to, or how deep or how far out it is. But if you want, you can certainly try.
There's a lot of
Cedric,
thought
where
going
did you
into
throw the sword?
And I point to the ocean. That way.
Just points north.
Specifics.
Oh, no, I don't think it's the specific ocean. I think it's the Jorgamander. Jorgam, whatever. Ocean.
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr, Mymungandr, who's Mungandr?
We're all Magandr.
So what are we doing, folks?
And we're walking.
So I have a quick question. Didn't we have a sword from Marcus's?
You sold it.
Kelris?
That we,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
sold
sure
all
we
that?
sold it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just making
Pretty
sure.
sure.
Yeah, because that was while I was watching, waiting to be introduced, and I'm like, well, there goes a sword I possibly could have had.
And it was a fucking banger of a sword too.
Yeah,
God
it
damn
It
it.
was. It would lob
We
off
can always go back
limbs.
to Midgard and see if they have it still.
You could.
We could.
I'll pick up some short swords, some bracers, some leather straps, some.
And mind you, you
Do they
do
have
have
springs?
bracers already.
I
On
do.
you.
Do they have?
Yeah,
do they
those
have
are the
springs?
gauntlets of giant power.
No, he's got the. He's
got the
not
belt.
using that. He's got the
Oh,
belt.
right.
He's got the bracers of defense, which have knives attached.
Was it the brace? I didn't think it was bracers of defense with knives attached. I thought it was just
They were
something
just.
from
They were just
here.
bracers.
Yeah,
Oh, I
in the
thought we ended
armory.
up putting.
Bracers.
I'm almost certain we ended up putting it on your bracers of defense.
I don't think so.
I am like 99.8% sure.
It's
Well, I mean, if it makes more sense to have them on the bracers of defense, then
Oh, I guess it is.
we
Yeah.
can just go with it.
Because you wanted to put them on bracers, and you had the bracers of defense, and I said you could just put them on the bracers of defense.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We have that.
Sure.
You watch
All
the
right.
show sometime.
So, excuse the fuck out of you. You fucking bottom. I'm just kidding.
So, what are you doing? Rocks are gonna
all
fall
right.
so hard.
I know. I'm waiting. We're in my house. You killed my dad the last time, so who's next? Anyway,
Hertha. Probably.
Moving on.
Josh, he wouldn't kill Hertha because your mom's already dead.
Yep. Didn't give you two tragedies.
I will burn down the entire fucking village.
So what are we doing?
Can Gunny and I work on this concept that Cedric has come up with to try to make fist swords?
Yeah. So, go ahead. Describe to me what you want to do.
Josh, do you have any idea mechanically how we would do that? Describe
Yeah.
that?
So.
Listen, Nifrim. I know what to do. I take both the short swords, walk them over,
Oh no.
pop
You sound a
off
lot
the.
like Cedric.
I'm helping.
He does have blacksmithing.
Pop off the hilt, pop off the pommel. Actually, you had to pop off the pommel first, then the hilt. Then I take the gauntlets, put them together, and then work the metal together with, some liquid metal that we've, melted down to hold the blade onto the back of the gauntlet.
But
But
they
he's
Grab the
did.
other one, do
They
the
did
exact
want to
same
do.
thing.
They did want to do a mechanism though, which is beyond
Yeah, so
yours.
it'll be
but
like-
it will come to you at one point to actually put it all together. So go
Okay,
ahead.
well,
Cedric.
I get the baseline together.
All right,
What were you
while
gonna
he
say,
does
Cedric?
that, we can work on the mechanism. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be like something. So that the sword is going to come out from like here. So
So
the mechanism
basically,
would be
the length
in
of
my
your
palm,
arm, and it
and
would.
just-
Basically, an assassin's blade that's the length of your arm,
Yes, but
Yeah.
instead of on the wrist, it's on the top part. The
Okay.
foot.
Jesus Christ.
and you want them on both.
Yes.
Sick. Okay, so, Gunny and or Nif, either both give me a tinker check or one of you with advantage. Gunny
Well,
does
Gunny
currently
has
have disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So if you want, you can give Nifrim advantage, which I believe her proficiency's
I will
doubled for
just
tinkers anyway.
assist. Yeah. Yeah, her and I both, but I have disadvantage, so.
All right, so that's going to be a 27.
27. Pretty quickly, the two of you kind of sync up and pretty quickly kind of sketch out the design. Nox helps you get supplies as far as the building the mechanism. And And we're back. Sorry about that. Fuck Comcast, am I right? So, Marcus,
No.
give me...
Do you want that in the episode?
Sure, why not? Marcus, give me a athletics.
All right, well, I rolled a 15, and my athletics is +9, so...
24, I believe is math. Working with the two Tinkerers, and Nox helping out as well, you manage to... They build the mechanism, and you manage to put it all together, and actually reliably attach it, and make sure it's balanced, so that he's not, like, flailing his arms around, and it's not
That's
like...
fucking
Big strong
teamwork.
boy.
Absolutely. And the
Teamwork
three of
makes
you,
the dream
in
work.
about 2 hours, managed to build these bracers out. Do you still want them to have the knives?
No, are
Okay.
the short swords are finessable, right?
Short
they would be
swords are
considered-
finesse, so
yeah.
you can use
We're good.
strength or dex. If you use dex, you
Nice.
get sneak attack. If you use strength, you get your rage bonus.
So
Excellent.
So with that, information, Nifrim is kind of muttering and cursing to herself as she undoes the work that she did originally to place these blades on here that you never fucking used, you bread monster.
Not once!
Thank you. I used it one time.
Maybe.
Bread monster.
When
Nifrim,
did
are
you
you
use
okay?
your knee pads?
I used them. I used
failed.
them in Gunny's town.
Smeetheim?
Oh no. Yeah.
And no?
He also used them in that robot fight where he set
I
the
did.
oil on
Oh.
fire.
Right, you did.
That was-
You did.
Oh, okay, yeah, you did
did.
use them once.
And I
Once.
used the
Once.
bracers. I used the
Once.
bracers at the Colburn Estate, the battle there.
Ah. Anyway, moving on. Well, they're gone now, and now you have... It looks fucking ridiculous, but also
Metal.
bad fucking ass.
Mm.
You have
It's about to
like
look
just
more
these
badass.
these blades running up your fucking forearm, your thick forearm.
Gross.
And as you kind of they added a mechanism where if you kind of make a fist and twist your wrist inward, they shoot out like a fucking
Nice.
Assassin's Creed blade. And you
So I
kind of
do
swing
that.
them around, they feel pretty balanced.
Yeah, you see me kind of do like, "Whoa," and they come out, and then I'm kind of like looking at them, and then I close my eyes and I concentrate, and you see a rune show up on either side. One red one, one green one, and then the energy goes up in my arms on either side again.
Oh,
There we go.
shit.
This is what I'm talking about.
That is some gorgeous visual right there. Like, I want to see
Fuck
these
yeah.
swords. Fuck! I have to draw
Metal
these
as
swords.
fuck. If only we had an artist to draw it.
God damn it, Steve! God
I'm
damn it,
excited
Josh!
to see what you
Yeah,
come
don't
up
look
with.
at me.
You
Don't act
bastard.
like you're not excited.
I mean,
I'm
Spent
excited
a
to see
long
him. I'm
time
not
etching
excited
those
to
runes
fucking
in.
make it happen, man.
But you're good at it.
So look forward to that
Aw.
new merch as well.
Sure. Look at you being all like nice.
I'm always nice. Just ask Hertha.
Oh no! I don't want to hear it, Cedric. Anyway, Gunny. So what I was saying is,
So yeah, and I will essentially right now you can just add regular short sword to your
Okay.
character sheet, and I'll make something like that combines with the bracers later.
There really are just short swords.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
nothing.
it's just short swords.
They don't do anything special.
Yeah. Except look dope as fuck.
That's right.
while Marcus is kind of putting everything together, is it possible for Nifrim to slip out?
Give me a stealth.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, that's gonna be a 30.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
you
up to the
managed
temple.
to slip out of there and head up the stairs and up the other stairs onto the roof and into the temple on top of the Colburn estate.
I'm gonna walk up to the statue of Hela, and I'm
Uh-oh.
going to take out the radiant capacitor.
We're borked again.
What?
Rude.
Are we?
What?
Shouldn't be. I think that's you. I think it's on your end.
I'm okay.
I think we're okay. Although Discord is really fuzzy, I'm not sure why it's.
Yeah.
Discord's perfectly clear for me.
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
sorry. Discord's
It's-
fuzzy.
Yeah.
Twitch
Well,
is very
anyway,
clear.
I'm not getting any loss, so.
That's all right.
So
It's
you
clear
head
now.
up to the temple. Let me pull you in here.
Oh, you don't have to show it, Steve. It's okay.
Fine. What are you doing?
I'm pulling out the radiant capacitor.
All right.
And I'm going to pray to Hela. Except for, I'm not going to do it in my head. Out loud, I'm going to say, I know you can probably hear me. I don't know if you're busy, but I wouldn't mind a conversation.
And you're doing this when we're not there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're currently
Ow.
putting the bracers together with Gunne and Sideric.
Sam just gave me a fucking side eye that I am reeling from. I feel bad now. It's a
So go
private
ahead and
conversation
It's all good.
go ahead and roll a d20
with my goddess. Yeah, do I get advantage
with
because I'm in a
advantage.
temple?
With advantage because you're in a temple.
Okay, that's gonna be an 18.
An 18. So, what do you say?
I said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
It's
What
okay.
is happening?
Do you want me to repeat it?
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
After a moment, kind of the dust starts coalescing into the form of a very beautiful, stunningly gorgeous woman. Or at least half of her is. The other half rotten and decayed. As she finishes becoming corporeal, she smiles softly at you. Says, "Hello, Nifrim."
Hello, Hela.
What can I do?
So, I'm sorry. We've been through a lot in the last, day or so.
Yes.
My father,
Yes.
he's really there in Valhalla.
He is.
Is he happy?
He's as happy as a man like him can be. I suppose. Overall,
what-
yes.
What does that mean?
Your father's a rather troubled man. He feels a lot of guilt for, even though it was unwittingly, what he took part in. But otherwise, yes.
I
do you
understand.
ask?
Well, now that we know more about your origins and Valhalla,
Yes, Odin told me he talked to you.
I can't get it out of my head. And I just keep going back to the moment after where he said he understood and he chose not to come back.
Yes.
I can't stop replaying that moment, and I keep wondering if he's okay.
I assure you, he's fine. He's as happy as he can be.
I miss him very much.
He misses you too. I'll tell him.
What do you think about us shutting Minnie down?
I feel it's necessary. It is unfortunate. She is just trying to do what she needs to. But I'm afraid she's beyond help at this point.
That's what I thought. I mean...
It's upsetting, I know. I'm upset about it as well.
I understand what we have to do, but it is difficult to destroy something so precious from the Ymir.
I understand. More than you can know, for obvious reasons, but it's a necessary step.
Yes.
I'm sorry that you have to. I'd do it
Me
myself
too.
if I could.
Why can't you?
I'm not able to. The terminals that you discovered, we have no access. For obvious reasons.
I see. You didn't know about them before us, did you?
No. It's upsetting, but understandable.
How long were you around before Ragnarok?
Before Jotunfoder.
No, I'm
The
sorry.
original Ragnarok.
Yes. Before Enderlock, I should say.
A very, very long time.
All right. I'm sorry. I should probably get back. I wanted to... I just keep thinking about him and, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's understandable.
Can you take him a message?
Of course.
Can you tell him that we all miss him?
Of course. I'm sure he already knows, but I'll pass along the message.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
And she wipes like a tear that's forming and just turns around and quickly walks away with the radiant capacitor. Hella just follows.
As you, no, as you turn, you kind of hurriedly walk to the doors and pause and turn, look back. She's gone. You see dust kind of filtering into the air.
I will return to the armory.
All right. So, you return pretty much as Sideric is kind of swinging his sword arms around. There's at one point a guard is like, oh! Almost gets hit by a flailing sword.
Listen, I'm more dexterous than that.
Yeah, but you're having a good time.
I am.
Yeah.
I also pick up a shield on my way out.
Give me one more stealth check if you want to sneak in.
Okay. That's gonna be a 21.
21?
Wasn't as great.
You do manage to, that still passes everyone's passive. You do manage to kind of sneak back in the room as you see Sideric with blade arms. Metal as fuck.
Now, Sideric, do remember, whenever we get back to Midgard, we can have those enchanted to make them even more powerful for you, okay? It'll just be expensive.
Thanks for talking to me like I'm a child, but okay, thank you.
Listen, Cedric, easy. He
I'm
lost his
108
family.
years old. You are a child to me. My oldest son was your age when he died.
Okay, that's
Excellent.
good information.
So,
Well,
Hulðaheim?
Indeed. Let's go.
yeah, maybe there's a
Alright.
shop there that can enchant them.
Oh, yes, we've never been to Hulðaheim. We don't really know what's there.
We want to wait the days it takes
Stuff.
to enchant them.
What's that, Tyler?
If
got
we
real
want to wait
quiet.
the days it takes to enchant them.
Oh, yes, I mean, we could see what's around. Who knows? All right, well, I
Yeah, but
suppose we should be... Huh, sorry.
We did kind of promise that guy to bring him more work.
Oh, at Midgard?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got plenty of work for him to do with your other set of armor.
2.
We should probably make our
But I
way
need more money.
to Hulðaheim. And, are you all ready?
Well, there was one thing I did want to check while we were here.
Certainly.
Being the coal burns, I wondered if they had any stockpile of dust of corrosion to help break down tech.
We could ask Nox. He'd probably know.
Nifrim, roll a d6.
A 2!
And we're back. Oh, my internet's dying. So, you ask him about the dust of corrosion, and he says, yes, I believe we have some. We do need a restock, but I think we've got a couple. And he kind of goes over to a supply closet and opens it up and pulls out, sort of 2 bags, 2 sort of small burlap sacks, and puts them on the table. There you go. You can have those. No worries. Unfortunately,
Oh, good.
we've just got the 2.
That's more than enough from you.
Thank you, Nox.
Now that I'm done helping Sideric, I'm gonna go repair my armor, so I'll be here.
Oh.
Just busy.
Oh,
You can.
Bump, bump, bump. See him click off his chest plate and start working on it.
Go ahead and give me, strength plus proficiency. I assume that's the same as your athletics.
Yeah.
while he's doing that, I might as well make some fucking arrows.
Sure. Give me tinker.
Let's do some fucking arrows.
Okay, well, I
fucking
rolled a
arrows.
10, so...
19?
Proficiency again? Yeah. Yep.
Okay. You do manage to make pretty quick work of it. It only takes about an hour. They have
Yay.
really fucking nice equipment here. So
Oh,
you make
so
quick work of
cool.
it. It is high-end everything. The finest equipment.
Nice.
Nif, what'd you get?
24. I was gonna make 4 arrows.
All right. Yeah, easily. You make up 4, I guess, lightning arrows, or?
Yeah, just the regular lightning arrows. Yeah.
Yep, easy peasy. Anyone else want to do anything?
I think we're good.
I do pick up a shield.
You do manage to find a shield. It has the gear of the Colburns on it.
Okay.
Sorry, they're all branded. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's okay. This is just temporary until I learn how to use this secondary sword.
Of course. But we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back, hopefully with less issues. And we're back. So, you guys are in the Colburn Armory, having just repaired Marcus's armor, made some lightning arrows, and some sword arms for Sideric. What now?
Sword arms.
Well, now are we ready to go to Hulðaheim?
Oh wait, but tomorrow can we like sleep in just a little bit?
Well, it depends on whether or not we defeat an AI god today.
Okay. I would like to say goodbye to Hertha.
Oh, gods. Yes, go for that. We'll meet you out front.
Marcus is eating crackers.
Josh is eating fucking bread.
I'm
Josh
still
has
working on it.
ADHD.
So Sideric goes to find Hertha.
You walk out into the atrium and you actually see Erling talking to Hertha. You're not sure about what. And when you walk in, they will kind of stop and look at you and says, "Oh, Sideric, hello."
Yes.
And the
hello.
rest. Yes, hello. Do the rest of you follow, or?
Yeah, because we're going out front, I assume. No?
Yeah.
This is the only way to get out front.
Good morning. Sorry, it's been a busy morning for me. For us. Yes, for us. Thank you. And she's like, yes, well.
Let's
hello.
be serious,
Hello,
Erling. Hertha's
Sideric.
doing most of the work.
That's right. You see Erling kind of look at her, look at Sideric, look back at her, and cock an eyebrow. I suppose she does. That's right. So, what's your plan?
Well,
Oh, we're gonna just go kill some AIs. Should be fun. But,
That-
yes.
One
Okay.
AI.
Debatable.
You're coming around.
Hashtag Gunne was right.
All right. So you're heading out, are you?
Yes, we are. I just want to, tell you it's going to be another long journey, but I can't wait to come back and go on another walk with you because that was very fun and I feel like we connected quite on a deeper level.
Once again, Erling looks at her,
slow look.
looks at you, cocks the eyebrow again. Well, safe travels. Yes, good luck, I guess. Whatever. I need... She walks out. And Erling just watches her, and then slow turns to Sideric, and then turns to Nifrim and cocks ahead.
Oh, yes, I already know all about it. Thank you. Yes, we all know.
Fascinating. Well,
She didn't seem too pleased with me. Is she gonna be okay?
I'm sure she's just fine. That's just what she does. I've actually never seen her so flustered.
I've never seen her with a fellow.
A fellow.
There was...
Well, you guys You guys stay right here, and then I go after her just to say a more private goodbye. We don't have to role play it,
All right.
so she doesn't feel so
Role play it.
embarrassed.
You do
Fucking
go,
do
and
it.
she's
Do
much
it.
warmer when you two are alone. As far as wishing
You're
you
my
luck on the
secret
journey.
boyfriend.
Wish you luck on the journey and stay safe. And she look forward to your return.
I look forward to my return as well.
She's kind of awkward about it, but you see she's just
That's
kind of in her head.
Okay.
See, Hertha, this is what happens when you're not a bitch.
You're not there.
No, I'm that's Emmy. I didn't have an accent when I said that.
I'm not Cedric anymore. I'm Cydric. I'm her side host.
Jeez.
You fucking bottom.
So Cedric returns to the atrium. Meanwhile, Erling's, giving you a hug, Nifrim, and everything. And Cedric rejoins you very quickly. And yeah.
All right, let's go outside and perhaps in the grass this time. We'll make the teleportation.
Let's go say bye to Moogles.
Oh, Moogles,
Who's
right.
Moogles?
He's
I
named one of the
want
cows.
to know.
Erling,
Yes.
kill that fucking cow out there. We're gonna have a problem. You're not gonna get any more hugs from me.
You might have to be more specific. We have quite a few.
It's the one that... It's got the brown spot on its nose.
Yes.
All right. Can I ask why?
Yes!
Because I talked to him, and he's actually quite traumatized because he's watched most of his family die. And I think it's pretty rude that you're killing his family right in front of him and just allowing him just to keep, doing his thing, pretending like everything's okay.
I'll be sure to let the staff know.
And Cedric ate poo grass.
Hey, don't Nifrim! We weren't supposed to tell anyone that!
Safe travels.
Did you kiss my sister last night?
What?
And now I get flustered.
Erling's like, what? You what?
Oh yeah, Bertha's a great kisser. Bye.
You just leave, like, behind you just see, It is too early for a drink. I need a drink.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Cedric a fist bump.
On the way out the door.
I am also returning the fist bump because I'm like, nice.
Where Erling can see it.
Yeah. He's too busy face palming.
Does Erling know about what you did, Marcus?
I don't know.
And
what
the
you're
door
talking
shuts
about.
behind us.
As I say
So
that.
you're out on a beautiful day on the
Erling's
Colburn
like, I hate
estate.
these fucking people so much.
It's a beautiful, lovely day out on the Colburn estate. Yeah.
We're
Where are
just
you
gonna
doing it?
walk out into the grass. We'll go to Moogles.
Thank you.
You walk up to the cow pen, where you see one of the servants shoveling shit, and kind of looks up, kind of gives you a nod, and goes back about his business. And you see the cow with the brown spot sitting there, kind of just chewing cud once again, just
Nice.
looks up
Start
at you.
putting the teleportation circle around. I'll be right there. We got like a few seconds, right?
It takes a minute, I think, to...
We're good. Yeah, you can start drawing it. I'm just gonna go say bye.
All right,
run up.
don't be late.
I just give the cow a big hug and I whisper in his ear, no one's ever gonna kill you and you're never gonna have to watch anyone die again. And if they do, I'm gonna check in, and if it happens, there will be a slaughter.
You see the tail kind of wag.
Nice.
Like
I don't
it's
even
you're
have the
pretty
sense
sure
motive
it's
to
just
move.
you're pretty sure it's just swatting flies, but
Okay.
as
Bye. And then I jump onto the teleportation.
as from you select Hulðaheim, I assume.
Yeah.
Select Hulðaheim. And the loading bar starts, and as Cedric returns, it fills up, and you see it start etching. And you know you only have a few seconds to step through.
Let's go.
Whee!
I look at the servant. And go, I know it's horrible to be shoveling shit right now, but sooner than later, you'll be shoveling gold.
What does that mean?
Shoveling gold?
Yeah,
Are you gonna make the cows
Kinda.
poop gold?
trying to just lift up the spirit of the guy who's just shoveling shit. That's,
Oh, because that's what
are they
happened to
magical
Gunne.
And in an instant,
It's so cute.
new overlay, baby! Shout out to
Ooh.
Emmy! Just saying, there's only a couple
grass
days
is giving
left.
me-
If you're watching this live, Crit Awards, best overlay. Just saying. Look, it's animated. Look at the grass. It blows.
Gives me
grass
some
is-
Zelda vibes, and I fucking love it.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
I'm gonna say the grass blows.
The grass blows in the wind.
It's going like just real subtle.
It's very subtle. Anyway.
And it's very small on your screen.
And we're back. More tech issues. Fun. So, instantly, you guys are suddenly in a different place. A cool breeze is the first thing you notice.
Meant to ask Erling where this would put us. Nifrim would have asked.
You would have?
Yes.
All right. He tells you that it's actually a public teleportation circle that will put you in the middle of the outer markets of Hulðaheim.
So will we be stopped by guards with the war happening, whatnot? Don't even know.
Perhaps, but
But the war was stopped.
it shouldn't be too. I mean, you're allowed, so it's not like you'll be arrested unless, you know,
All right.
you anger them. But you may be questioned, but it should be fine.
All right. Cedric ate poo grass. Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
What? So,
Anyway, sorry.
And just as he mentioned, you look around, and you are actually in the yeah, that's not working either. Whatever. You are in the middle of a market, surrounded by a sort of fence in a field. You're also surrounded by guards along that fence, just on the inside, who, as soon as you appear, level spears and pikes at you.
Hello.
Very
Hail!
nice armor.
Blow the rifle.
Actually looks rather familiar. It is the armor of the Bloathed Rayfill. Each one of them has the insignia of King Athelstan, a raven perched on the tip of a spear looking back over its shoulder, a bird over shoulder, and one of them speaks up. State your business!
Hello. My name is Nifrim Colburn, and we were just here to She looks at Marcus.
Kill some Kelris.
Whoa, we're
I
just
was gonna
They-
say shopping.
Slowly look at it like the guards start kind of
dude.
looking at each other. And
The idea was not to
the
roll
one that
initiative
was
today.
speaking tilts, like, cocks his head and says, interesting. Either way, clear the circle, please. We're expecting company soon.
Oh,
You got it, boss.
Who are
And,
you
and
expecting?
all the guards lift up their weapons and go back
That
to
is personal business.
kind
Cedric.
of
Let's
ready
go.
position.
I mean, they told us about it. Can't be that personal.
It's official business, no worries. Please move.
You've got it, boss. We're out of here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll
And
move.
they open a gate and make way for you. And
Hut, 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 hut,
you
hut, hut, hut.
exit this little kind of prepared area for receiving people. And they close the gate behind you and kind of reform in a circle around the teleportation circle. You look around the area. Again, you're in the middle of a market. Hustle and bustle everywhere around you. Not super high end. Sort of not run down, but not as nice as you'd expect the capital city. But looking around, you kind of look to the south, and you see, first of all, the first thing you notice is the beautiful mountain range. Snow-capped mountains pretty much surrounding you, but a large portion of them to the south. The wind blows. It's warm, but the wind has a chill to it. Kind of gives you a... kind of reminds you of the air conditioning in some of the places you've been. And, sorry, I was checking something. Under the mountains to the south, nestled in them, again, you're pretty much surrounded, but the majority and tallest are to the south. And nestled up against the base, you see very tall walls and even taller buildings nestled into the side of the mountain. Hulðaheim, Thorin's most secure city and capital of Ulfheim. You seem to be in the outer city, outside the walls. The walls maybe a quarter mile to the south. You see roads leading to it. You're actually right next to a main road leading south towards the walls in the city proper. Mostly the market around you are stalls. People selling all sorts of things, food, mostly just food and knickknacks, trinkets. Nothing too substantial. It seems to be kind of thrown together.
As we're kind of walking out into this area, Nifrim is going to turn to the rest and kind of under her breath, like quietly whisper, I wonder if we could find the silent Sveit here. I know they mentioned they have a chapter here. Perhaps they could help us out in finding these tunnels we're supposed to look for.
Indeed.
We could try.
It sounds like the best idea I've heard today.
You just made fist swords. What do you mean?
I'm not saying those were a good idea.
Yeah, great idea. All right.
They were indeed an idea.
So,
Listen, I'm enjoying them.
I can't wait to see them in action, Cedric. It's gonna be amazing. Do you want like a survival check or something, like to try to locate the Sveit?
Give me...
Or an investigation?
An investigation, as you kind of suss out people in the crowd, see anyone that would know.
Well, I mean, Gunne wouldn't know this, I imagine, but Tyler would say Nifrim and Cedric could probably start speaking Thieves' Cant to each other and see who's...
Oh.
We
You're
could.
like super quiet for me, Tyler.
Yeah, bring that mic in, dog.
So,
Do it.
um,
I swear to God.
I'm sneaking. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do an investigation check and then maybe speak to Sideric and Thieves' Cant near the person if I find somebody.
Sure.
Investigation. That's gonna be a 28.
Looking around, you do notice a couple hooded figures. It's chilly, it's not that chilly. Kind of sitting on a couple stools. Sort of speaking to each other, though you can't hear what they're saying. With your investigation, you sort of are able to notice that while they're talking to each other, they seem like they're looking at each other, but they're not. They're actually scanning the crowd. And you figure that's pretty sus in an assassin-y kind of way.
I would like to kind of give Sideric like a little nod toward those people and then kind of start walking that way, like sort of nonchalantly.
All right. You kind of head over to them. You, again, with that same investigation, you notice one of them catches you out of the corner of their eye. They don't stop their discussion. It's extremely subtle. But one of them kind of glances over to you.
Well, hello. Good day to you, fine people.
They stop talking and look up to you. Greetings. How are you then?
Oh, doing wonderful. Would you happen to know any flibbity giblets in the area?
Kind of glance at each other. And in Thieves' Cant essentially say, "Are you who we think you are?"
Well,
Yes, we're the Flackenshams.
He's Sideric. I am impressed. You are really
I've been
picking things
practicing.
up. He's been practicing.
I've been practicing.
Gunne, I think they've had strokes.
You know, I think I've seen this before. You're right. You guys taste copper.
Do you smell toast?
Yes. I always smell toast. I just had a lot of bread for breakfast.
He did have a lot of bread. It's still on him.
In Thieves' Cant, the person speaks up and says, "We've been told to expect you.
Well,
You would follow us. We can
Or expected.
take you to
Wonderful.
the safe house."
sounds like a great time. Let's do that.
The other speaks up again in Thieves' Cant and says, this one appears to be female, at least female presenting, says, "I would warn you that, obviously tensions are pretty high in the city right now. Best behavior and all that.
How so?
Well, there is a war going on, and there's
Still.
word that important people are to arrive.
Do you know
Not
who?
sure who, but we've got theories."
Perhaps some emissaries from Muspelheim.
I'm sorry. I thought the war would be over by now.
Takes a long
Why,
time for
how
these
so?
things. Well, perhaps you could take us where we're going,
Let's take you there.
and we might be able
Follow
to share
us.
some information.
Yes.
Were we speaking in Thieves' Cant that entire time?
Yes.
I for sure
Oh,
was.
Gunne, Marcus, come on.
And they kind of get up and start heading down the main road toward the city proper. As you follow them, Nifrim, you get a message in your head. Message from King Tolik. Sorry, hang on. Wrong thing. Wrong accent. Message from King Tolik. Your presence is requested in Hulðaheim. You are to present as witness to deeds regarding attack on Jotunfoter. More to follow. Now pause. You are to travel to Hulðaheim at best speed. If you are closer to Grainhofen, report to Longhouse to arrange teleportation. More to follow. Another pause. Please respond with your travel plans and estimated time of arrival. Failure to appear will be regarded as traitorous. Your promptness is appreciated. Thank you.
So I will respond.
2 to 3 business days.
In Hulðaheim now can be. Was it a castle? Did it say the castle?
Just said Hulðaheim at best speed.
Oh. Okay, so in Hulðaheim now, where should we find ourselves? One word. Ourselves is one word. And that's it.
You said, where should we find ourselves?
Yeah, like where else should we go? We're in Hulðaheim.
Okay. After a moment, you hear another message. Good to hear. You will be contacted at a later time. Stand by.
All right, thanks.
At more than likely the most inconvenient time.
Yeah. We're in the tunnels.
We need you
All right.
now.
So you guys see Nephrim just stop and go, oh.
Are you alright, Nifrim?
And then she responds, all right, so,
What was that all about?
our presence has been requested to be witness to, the things that we told our lovely king.
That makes sense.
Are we in trouble?
No, I think they just want to make sure that our information is on the up and up. Witness
Well, didn't we
me.
offer that? Didn't we offer that to them in the first place? They said no.
Yes, and it would seem they have changed their minds.
It's almost as if we walked through a force field of quest progression.
Did we level up?
Almost like you did. Almost like the level's unlocked.
Yay! We did
Always
it!
said
Always level
I
up.
build like a video game. So
I love it.
you continue following the two figures, cloaked figures, down the road. It's quite busy. People coming and going. Until you finally approach the wall and a bridge going across a deep trench that when you look down into it is filled with metal spikes as a defense.
Metal.
The bridge appears to
Looks
be
hot.
metal. There appears to be some kind of mechanism to withdraw it, but not like a drawbridge. Horizontally,
Ooh.
using technology.
Nice.
It's a weird mix you see here of technology. I mean, it's kind of normal, but it's more like technology here is used to fortify the strongest city in Thorin. Let's take a look.
We'll do it.
Ooh.
Me bring you guys in. Oops.
Oh,
There
it
we
kicked
go.
me out. That's right, because of the internet
come.
being internety.
Yeah. So,
Fuckast.
Fuck ass?
Yeah.
before you lies Hulðaheim, Thorin's safest city, built into mountains. Now the city does go on to the sides. This is just kind of a slice of it, but this is the main gate.
Okay.
Very secure doors, gates with a gate tunnel, and guards are everywhere.
Nice.
Are you
To be
back in?
expected.
Are you back, enemy?
No, I mean, it says waiting on GM. Should I
Okay.
restart it?
There you go.
Oh. There we are.
You see up on the wall several ballistae, something like that. And guards going back and forth on the wall. You see guards flanking the doors on both ends. And they lead you, as one of them says to you, "Welcome to Hulðaheim." And they lead you into... Oh, hang on.
Boy, they'll just let anybody in.
The gates are wide open and people are coming and going as they please.
Sweet.
Ew, gross.
Well, and I mean
you-
fucking. Sorry.
As you go through the gates, you notice that there's a normal portcullis at the entrance. But the other gate, the techies notice that there are Emir-style doors, giant, bigger than any you've ever seen, even at the Valkyr facilities. 3 stories high, giant doors, metal doors, that are currently open to the side.
Nice.
You see it's lit. The inner gateway is lit, and the outer is lit with
It's lit,
Emir
fam.
tech. First thing you notice is the stables to your right, and a tall building to your left. They veer to the right, where you pass they kind of step to the side, and you do as well, as you see a large platoon of guards passing by. You see giant trebuchets staged in case they're needed. Stairways leading up to the walls, large towers for defense. And they lead you over here, past more guards, to a building. Inside. And they lead you inside. There is an elven woman, very fine looking. By the way, everything here, much nicer than it was outside. Outside the walls, rather. The elven woman, as you pass, she kind of smiles and waves. Yes, Marcus.
Do the stables look like they are big enough to accommodate elephants?
They do not.
No, you son of
The cloaked figures give the woman a nod, and she nods back as they open the door and lead you in to a tavern. Kind of down underground level, you take these stairs down immediately in the doors. You see... First thing that hits you is the smell. Wonderful food being served. You hear kind of patrons talking to each other. Although, if you listen close enough, you notice they're hardly talking about anything. You
To be
also
expected.
hear a bard playing a lute in the corner. As they walk in, the two figures kind of turn to the patrons flanking the door and kind of give a nod. They also give a nod and go back to their air quote discussion. Marcus, did you have something?
Oh, does the bard look like he's DTF? Or she?
Oh my god, dude, you just had some. Calm down.
He looks... It's an elven man. Looks... Give me a perception.
Sam's thirsty IRL.
Jesus.
No, not really. I'm just trying to make it more that kind of show.
Well, done and done.
All right, perception, I rolled a 12 plus 4, 16.
12 plus 4, 16. You notice he's eyeing you guys, but not in a sultry kind of way. In
Boring.
fact, as you look around, you notice everyone's eyeing you out of the corner of their eyes. Having been in a Silent Sveit safe house before, or front before, you figure there's no real patrons here, if any, or there's few, if any, including the bard.
And I kind of figured he was Silent's fate. So.
The two figures, or one of them turns to you and says, "Make yourself comfortable. We'll notify of your arrival."
All right.
And they walk into the back room past the bard. So you find yourselves in this lovely tavern.
Excuse me?
Behind the bar is he's an elf. Rather hefty. Got the apron on, cleaning glass. As he's been cleaning that same glass the entire time. Figure it's pretty fucking clean by now, but he's still cleaning it.
That's what
And he
these
looks
people
up,
always clean their
walks over,
glasses.
and says, "Greetings.
Hello.
Welcome to the,
I can't pronounce that.
welcome to the Whistling Kettle.
Oh,
How can I help you?"
I would like mead, please.
"Of course. Any of the
Same.
rest of you? All right. You blue
Yeah,
fellow?
I will definitely take some weed. Yeah, some mead.
All right. And how about you,
Whiskey.
shirtless? Whiskey? Coming
Whiskey,
right
yes.
up.
How about you, shirtless?
I know, everyone just calls him shirtless.
What about you, nipples? What do you want?
I mean, they are quite hard. It is a little brisk here.
Sup, hips? He turns around, pours a few meads, sets them in front of the three of you, and then grabs a bottle, sets down a highball, thunk, fills it up, and slides it over to you. Anything else? We've got a kitchen. If you are interested.
I'm all
Breakfast.
Right. Thank you.
No, I had a good big breakfast already.
Get yourselves comfortable. Find yourselves a seat. Then he goes back to cleaning that same glass.
I'm sorry. Do I owe you anything for the mead?
Don't worry about it, friend. We'll set up later.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh?
You're right.
Wonderful.
I usually prefer to settle my debts up pretty quickly, but okay.
Well, no worries, friend.
Nifrim's gonna
Goes-
lay a hand on Gunny's shoulder. It's all right. It's all right.
All right, I'm gonna go over to this table and just sit down.
All right.
Nifrim is gonna stay there and just keeping an eye on everyone.
Same.
All right. Give me like perception or investigation, whichever.
Oh, investigation, you say? Oh,
Sure.
26.
Either or?
Either or.
Okay.
You no longer have advantage.
I understand.
Dirty 20 for perception.
All right.
Be an 18, 13 plus 5.
All right. Yeah, definitely pretty much everyone in here is kind of staged. They're eating, drinking, talking. It's not about much. They're just kind of keeping the atmosphere. And occasionally the bard kind of... You catch him looking at you out of the corner of his eye. But... Nothing beyond that obvious suspiciousness. Nothing too suspicious.
Marcus, I think that bard keeps looking at you.
It was the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh. He's a barkeep.
I think that bard is eyeing you, Marcus.
Oh, go flirt with him.
Hello? Marcus?
Hello.
You walk over to the bard.
Worth it.
Do you have your help?
Yep. I got
You
him.
walk
I got
up.
him.
A very, very handsome fellow, Elvin.
Careful. He'll reach out and stab you.
That's the plan.
Playing a
Hold
nice little ditty. And as you walk up, he kind of looks up at you and smiles. Says, "Hello, friend. Any requests?"
Yes. Your time later this evening after you get off work.
Sorry,
Jesus.
friend. I've got prior engagement tonight, but I'll be here tomorrow, and the next, and the next.
Okay.
Oh, settle down there, buddy. Gotta get through one night with Marcus first.
I've got a request.
And what's that, friend?
Do you know that ditty about that bitch Hertha?
Hey! Hertha's a fine woman.
Ah, the bitch of Hulðaheim. Yes, I do.
I do not appreciate this. I
Coming right up.
I intimidate the bard. I said, you pick a different song right now.
Give me an intimidation.
That is a 19. Hold on, plus 6, 25.
All right. Do you have anything you'd rather hear?
Sing a song about how wonderful Hertha is, please.
All right. And I'll roll a performance with disadvantage. Thank you. I forget who did it. Hey, y'all see these nice little icons down here?
I think that was Story Dad.
Oh yeah, that was Story Dad. Dick.
It ends up being the same song.
See these icons down
the
here?
bitch Hertha. He just replaces bitch with something better.
That. So almost dropped the dice on the dog.
Hertha's
Oh my
quite the
god, he
itch.
rolled a nat 20 and a 4. So the song
no.
goes a little something like, he's just super fucking nervous. It's like, the lovely Hertha, I do declare, her eyes are lovely, and so is her hair. Bling.
Nice.
And it just kind of keeps
You're
going
muted,
from
Josh.
there.
1 second.
Still muted.
You're muted.
Oh, there we go.
There you
I think
are.
it was mine.
There you go.
I'll tell you what. I will help you in this song, and I will play my instrument. I pull out my flute. I'll show you how it's done. I'm a better bard than you, and I don't even have a level in it.
No, Amanda, that was a nat 20, but it was at disadvantage, so it was a 4.
Yeah.
So, Sideric,
I'm
roll
rolling
me.
aces. 17 plus 2.
Oh,
19.
my word. What? Give us a sample. Just a sample of the lyrics.
Let me finish my bread first, Bard.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
You.
There's too much-
Cedric, seriously, with all this bread, you're going to get fat.
Fucking hell,
Stop
Marcus.
body shaming me.
He's not
It's cold
actually
here.
eating bread.
I need to gain some weight.
Okay.
So I sing, Hertha is the most beautiful lady in the world. I can't sing. I can play the flute though. And I would
Well,
love
you
to
play and
marry-
then you sing.
Oh.
With a nat 19, yeah.
Well,
Or a
that's
19.
how it goes. I go, Hertha is so amazing. She's so
Boo,
beautiful.
screw
and
Hertha.
You're a bad audience.
Rude.
I can't believe Sideric did not punch you in the face.
Go ahead, he'll break his knuckles.
It probably would.
And accidentally,
really good armor.
accidentally
comes out.
release the sword.
Kills Marcus. Oh shit.
Anyway. That's rather good, friend. I like it. I'll have to remember that one. What do you call it?
We call it fine ass Hertha.
Fine ass Hertha, indeed.
It's reverse
That's
whisper
funny.
campaign.
I heard finance Hertha like she's for sale. Not only is she a bitch, she's a working bitch.
Budget Hertha.
Your DM will remember this.
Oh my
So-
god.
After this little exchange, one of the hooded figures comes down again. Or comes through the doorway. Says, "Follow me, please."
All right.
And so they lead you back into the kitchen where you see a dwarf and an elven woman preparing food. As you walk in, he's chopping some meat and kind of looks up, nods at you, goes back. As they lead
What's
you
up, bro?
up the stairs and into a hallway.
So in the last bar we were in with the Silence Fate, that's where they weren't their food was bad, right? So is this different when what we're viewing is actually like
You smell good food,
okay.
and it looks good.
So they're actually trying here. Interesting.
Seems like it. Let me switch that. So they lead
They
you
have
into
access
this
to better stuff here.
hallway
Or maybe they need to be more
that is
stealthy.
flanked by doors, and they lead you to a door at the end. Let me open this. Oh, okay. Fuck me then. Fuck me.
Remember,
Yep,
the last
fuck
one
me.
was in Midgard during, wartime famine, so they didn't have access to a lot.
That's true. I'm also thinking that maybe this place is a little bit more like against this kind of thing, so they have to be a little bit more stealthy.
They open the
that
door
try.
into a lit room.
Sideric will
a-
get here eventually.
Large table,
Oh shit! Sorry, I was paying attention to the
and you see three figures.
I'm fucking with you, Josh. Sorry.
You
Sorry,
see
go ahead.
three figures sat upon that table, or well, sat at the
Whoa.
table, not on the table.
okay.
Oh, too bad. That would look cool.
You see some cheese. That's right, cheese. Some wine. That they're partaking. At the end of the table, you see another cloaked figure. Sitting next to them, a tall, somewhat heavyweight, but not too much, dark-skinned elf and next to them, a fully armored female presenting dwarf. As you enter, they look up at you in unison. You can't really see the face or body of the cloaked figure. And the elf sitting next to the cloaked figure says, "The Jotun Slayers, welcome to Hulðaheim. Please, have a seat."
right.
Steve, at your convenience, I fucked up and I don't know where my character is. Can you help me? Thank
You can double-click the icon in the corner, and it will
No, I
take
know.
you.
I found him, but he's like...
Oh, okay, well, I
Is he
can
stuck
just bring you
somewhere?
up here.
Wait, I got it. Sorry.
Nah,
Over
okay, you got it. Cool.
I got it, yeah.
And the
At your
the cloaked figure that led you up here leaves, closing the door behind them.
Marcus,
As you
stop
each-
sitting backwards on your chair.
Time for a rock talk.
I'm just imagining the fucking, what is it, the not Riker.
Yeah, and it's the Riker
Yeah.
maneuver. The
Yeah,
step
from Star Trek.
cocking a leg over the back of the chair.
Yeah.
Except it's hard to do in heavy armor. Clink, 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 clink. Ooh, clink, clink.
I will have you know that Marcus is incredibly flexible.
Gross. I don't want to know anymore. I don't wanna know anymore.
So, you each take your seats.
Oh, I actually made it in the chair. Nice.
You did. It looks great. I love this
Good
version
job,
of you.
buddy.
As you sit, the elf says, Let me introduce us. I am... where is it? Oh, there it is.
That's a long name.
My name is Lista, which, Nifrim and Gunne you recognize as Norse celestial for wish or desire.
Ooh.
This to my right is Dave, which you recognize as the word for valiant. And this is our leader, Athra, which you recognize as fear.
Okay.
Hail.
Cloaked figure speaks up. Welcome, Jotun Slayers. I hope your travels will... Well, sorry, my brain farted there. I hope you traveled well. It's a long
We
way
did.
from Smidheim.
Oh, yes, we've been a few places.
Yes, quite the travelers lately, aren't you?
Yes.
One
very
day
much.
you're in Midgard, the next Grainhofen, the next Smidheim.
Interesting. You know exactly our movements.
Sort of our job to keep track, isn't it?
It is. It's what you do, and you do it well.
We're also incredibly famous, so obviously.
Oh my God.
Of course.
Marcus. We've had
Well-
one person recognize our names.
Well, we're happy to have you here. We suspect you're here for the king's arrival.
Yes.
Amongst other things, yes.
Yes, amongst...
Do you
we
know
actually
when
didn't
he'll
realize
be
the king
here?
was going to be here.
No.
That
You
wasn't
didn't
our
travel
main
with him.
objective.
Nope, we actually came here on other business.
Yeah.
And,
Really?
just coincidence, honestly.
I'm interested to know what that business is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I bet
we
you are.
have a lot to talk about.
2 bits of business, to be precise.
And what's that?
Seems like we have 3.
Well, we didn't know about the king thing, Gunne, so I am here for the Kelris And then as a group, we
The
are here
room
for...
shifts. In their chairs.
Oh, can I insight
rest-
that shit?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, me too.
I will too, even though I have
Oh,
disadvantage.
a natural 19.
Oh my
for a
God.
You do
21.
have disadvantage. Thank you, I believe, OG.
It started as a 2 and then it just rolled to an 18,
Nice.
That's a nat 1.
which is good because I don't have an insight.
Gunny. Wow, this is a nicely decorated room. This is nice. It's kind of toasty. There's nice decorations, lots of armament, and there's that cool table over in the corner with like figures on it. You wonder what that is? That's pretty cool. I'm sorry. What did the rest of you get?
18.
A 21.
I didn't roll insight.
The two of you kind of see the shift as intrigue and uncomfortableness at the name. They're not fans.
Aha, good.
Yes, I understand they give you some concern, which is why I've come here to kill them for you.
The dwarf Dave kind of chuckles.
Well,
Well-
actually, I came to kill them for me, but you know,
Well, that's much appreciated. We heard word that what you did in Midgard. We're hoping you can do the
good
same for us here.
times.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Other bit of business, I will refer you to my associate, Nifrim, because she's better at those details than I am.
They turned to Nif.
God damn it, Sam.
Because Sam totally didn't forget.
You see,
I remember tunnels.
As we have explained to your counterparts in Muspelheim, and in Midgard, we are on a mission that, we have succeeded in beginning the process of stopping the war, but there's a little more to it, in that the person behind it, again, as we've explained to your counterparts, is an AI being, or a program, rather.
The elf says, Lista says, yes, we were informed of that. I'm not sure I entirely follow, but it sounds very intriguing.
Well, in the process of trying to terminate this issue, we find ourselves needing to get into the tunnels in the mountains.
The tunnels?
Yes, and we figured you would be the best people to ask about that.
Dave says, kinda chuckles. Well, it's not exactly going to be easy, but I suppose we can try assisting. Maybe if you help us with our little Kelris problem, would be more able to. We're a bit restricted at the moment with them.
I see. And we would... And she looks to Marcus. We would be very interested in aiding you with that venture.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to hear.
Can I ask, do you know who is sort of in charge of the Kelris in this area?
The Lista, speaks up and says, that would be the lovely Ralnor Kelris. Scourge of
Looks to
Hulðaheim.
Marcus.
It's your uncle.
We can kill him. Yeah, I was pulling it up.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Whoops.
Yes. Not a big fan.
One of my dear uncles that needs to be tossed off a tall building, maybe.
Well,
Oh, your uncle. Huh.
unfortunately, you won't find many tall buildings here. There is a height restriction. However, I'm sure that there are other ways to kill a man.
Oh,
There are
I can be
plenty.
very creative, yes.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing, and I hope the stories about you are true.
Typically speaking, not really know what we're doing, we just are really good.
The dwarf
Fucking Christ.
like chuckles. This is going to be interesting. But that's a story for next time.
Oh my gosh.
We only tend to know what we're doing in the moment that we're doing it.
Yeah.
On the scent
even
of
then-
the Kelris.
That's why I dropped it as soon as we came through the portal. I was like, maybe one of these guards is a Kelris, and then they'll tell them, and then they'll send people after us.
Dude.
Marcus don't fuck around.
He's
But
ready.
this is kind of my MO.
Yeah. No. I get it.
Well, we've made it to Hulðaheim! The map I've been working on for fucking months on my Sunday Talespire stream. Twitch.tv/ForgeAlore if you're watching on YouTube. Sundays, 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Except, the Sunday that just happened if you're watching on YouTube, but this upcoming Sunday should be fine. Anyway,
Nope, this upcoming Sunday is our one shot.
after
Two-shot.
this post on YouTube, which is next week.
Oh.
Yeah, time is a weird soup.
Time is a weird soup.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Unless you're a tree.
thank you so much for joining. We love you so very much. And I gotta tell you, I miss you when I'm not looking at you. Like, watch this. Oh, fuck, I miss them. Oh, good, you're back. And until next time, Fuckcast! That's short for Fuck Comcast. Fuck Comcast! Nox.
Who's there?